Have you ever faced a problem so big you felt completely powerless? Like you're standing in front of something that could crush your confidence, your dreams, or your faith in seconds. Maybe it's a financial struggle, a broken relationship, a dream that feels too far gone. You look at it and you think, there's no way I can win this. Well, thousands of years ago, a young boy faced a giant that terrified an entire nation. And what he did next still echoes through history as one of the greatest stories of faith, courage, and divine victory. This is the story of David and Goliath. And it's more than just a Bible story. It's a reminder that no matter how small you feel, God can use you to bring down giants. Picture this: two armies standing on opposite hills, facing a valley in between. On one side, the mighty Philistines. On the other, the soldiers of Israel, trembling. And in the middle, a man named Goliath, nearly 10 feet tall. His armor glistened in the sun. His voice thundered like rolling waves. He carried a spear as heavy as a weaver's beam and a shield so big another man had to carry it for him. Every morning and every evening for 40 days, Goliath stepped forward and shouted, "Send me a man to fight me. If he kills me, we will be your servants. But if I kill him, you will serve us." No one moved, not even King Saul, who was said to be the tallest man in Israel. Fear gripped every heart. Because when your eyes are fixed on how big the problem is, you forget how powerful your God is. Then, one day, a boy named David arrived. He wasn't there to fight. He was there to deliver lunch to his older brothers. Just a shepherd boy from Bethlehem. He wasn't trained in battle. He didn't have a sword. But when he heard Goliath mocking God and his people, something inside him refused to stay silent. He asked, "Who is this man who dares to defy the armies of the living God?" His brothers laughed. They told him to go home. But David's confidence didn't come from experience. It came from faith. He remembered the lions and bears he had fought while protecting his sheep. He knew, if God could help him overcome those, this giant was no different. When King Saul heard about David's boldness, he called for him. But even the king doubted him, saying, "You are just a boy, and he has been a warrior since his youth." Still, David stood his ground and said, "The Lord who delivered me from the lion and the bear will deliver me from the hand of this Philistine." So Saul gave him his armor, but it was too heavy. David removed it, saying, "I can't fight with what doesn't fit me." He picked up 5 smooth stones from a nearby brook, placed them in his shepherd's bag, and walked toward Goliath, with nothing but a sling in his hand and faith in his heart. Goliath laughed when he saw him. "Am I a dog that you come to me with sticks?" he mocked. But David replied, "You come to me with sword, spear, and javelin. But I come to you in the name of the Lord of hosts." Then it happened. David ran toward Goliath, not away. He reached into his bag, pulled out a stone, and slung it with precision. The stone flew through the air, guided by divine purpose, and struck Goliath right in the forehead. The giant fell, face down. The same mouth that once mocked God now hit the ground in silence. And David, the shepherd boy, ran forward, took Goliath's own sword, and finished the battle. That day, the Philistines fled, and Israel saw with their own eyes that faith, not size, determines victory. Here's the truth. Everyone faces a Goliath at some point. Maybe yours is fear. Maybe it's rejection. Maybe it's the voice in your head that says, "You're not enough." But the story of David reminds us, you don't need to be the strongest, fastest, or most experienced. You just need faith. Don't let fear talk you out of your destiny. Don't wear someone else's armor. And don't run away from your giant. Run toward it. Because when you step up in faith, God shows up in power. And that's when the impossible becomes possible. So, if this story reminded you that your biggest battles are no match for God's power, hit the like button, drop a faith over fear in the comments, and subscribe for more powerful Bible stories that will remind you what's possible when you believe. Your next victory might just be one stone of faith away.